Okay. Everything seems to be going stable here. Thank you, Stream Elements. Okay, if my throat would cooperate with me, though. Ugh. Sorry, throat got dry there for no fucking reason. Either way. Yeah. Ah, yes, hi, Tom. So, here's how this is gonna go. I am... Oh, nope, nope, wrong button. We're off to a great fucking start. Stop that. Now, this is any indication. I have played a lot of this game. This was years ago at this point. I did this, if I look at Steam, I got the achievement back in the base game without the DLCs. Indeed. it's just me being a fucking dipshit. I got the achievement for getting all other achievements, which was before they released any new content to this game, April 27th, 2023. So it's been a bit. Well, I figured I was going to stream this, especially because as we can see, since last time I had streamed this, if anyone was here to remember that, I didn't have the complete edition of the game. A lot of shit I didn't have till now. So we're gonna go from the beginning. And hopefully we'll get to the DLCs, as the title suggests. Maybe today? We'll get halfway there. Last time I had streamed this, I was already at the end of the game, just kind of getting the last aberrants I had yet to get. We'll try and do that this here as well, just not immediately. We'll try and do it after we do the DLCs. Otherwise, let's begin. Yes, the classic job listing for an angler. Not remember. A Dredge. What? Alright. The morning light fills your eyes. Try to sit upright, lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. Short man The short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers, disembarking from a boat nearby, and notices you. Welcome to the Great Morrow! I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. You've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. You don't see the lighthouse. It was shining right at you. Ah, well. Glad to see a new fisherman upright and breathing. Boat was hopelessly damaged. I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. Catch up later to discuss more details. Once you get out of here, let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. Really creep up on you. Okay. So. Okay. Camera height, moving the mouse, I thought that was scroll wheel. B. Press F to start fishing. It's mackerel. Okay. Oh, we're off to a great start. Also, I don't know if I'd call it Animal Crossing, but aquatic horror? But it's definitely aquatic horror. Floating buoy. Serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and pure hazards. Dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Yeah. I do not have shallow. I have coastal. Oh, why a coastal rod wouldn't do shallows? But what do I know? Odd. Family advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specific actions. I think including sleeping and talking to people. That's shallow. Oh. It's always good to take note on that, and yeah, watch your time. Now, just because getting dark, and the last thing, like he said, last thing I want to do is stay the fuck out at night, especially at the moment. Eventually you can, I do remember that. Select your lights by holding with E, holding with E. Oh yeah. Holding with right click. I remember that spyglass being actually stupid helpful later on. Docks. Step onto the dock at Greater Manor. Thayer is waiting nearby. You've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel. Yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So, to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. And, where do I sell them? Local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. You go off then. Off you go then. Throw this fish while you're still fresh. That reminds me of Tom Nook. Well, that's why I said so. That's fair. He is kind of pudgy like Tom Nook, I suppose, but he's not as looming as there are no similar runs for repaying the boat fees, repaying your house, just brain dump. Well, no, it's a similar concept. Just he doesn't look at you and go, hey, I'm gonna add another fee on top of that now. Tom Nook likes to do that like the fucker he is. You're a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Eyes buzz haphazardly around the downcast man behind the counter. Don't mind how I said downcast there. I did not read it fully just yet. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out there. Not a life for everyone. Or another floor in your house? No? I did it anyway. That'll be 2 million bells. Get to work, sweetheart. Yeah. Let me know how the audio is, of course, by the way. I don't know if the game is too loud or I'm too quiet. Either or, I should obviously try to fix. But I can't fix it if I don't know it's a problem, naturally. Anyway, business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns and other islands might pay you different. While you've still got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you work on paying it off first. So, see what you got. Already 138 bucks to my name. That's delicious. Ooh. Not all schools of fish are the same. Some contain abnormal specimens. Sometimes you can even tell just from looking from the surface. Man is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Oh, excellent work. Now you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here. I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Oh, one last thing. Local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Walk into the yard. You see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. Ah, you must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing around here. Payment is up front. Everything takes some time to install. If you could read, that'd be nice. Myself. Also, take any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. Oh, I could add a light, but I can't actually do that. Oh no, I can. I think I will actually. Hello, rod. Do I have? Nope. I don't have the funds for anything else. Oh, I can't remember the last time I played this game and I didn't have enough money. Seeing the shipwright and the fishmonger reminds me how much I love the character design in this game, right? And oh god. Last I had checked in my other save, actually, there are things in the coast that I didn't have anymore. in like the shallows and whatnot anymore at all. So there's some new stuff base game even that I don't know about. Or how it looks, especially aberrants. This is actually gonna be really fucking... Ah, there it is, research. So, Oshi. I could research the engine. But yeah, and just how the game story goes, how it unfolds. I do love it so much. That's one of the main reasons I kind of wanted to play through it again. So, anyone that hasn't seen it before can see it from me playing it. But also, because last time I streamed it, I wasn't recording at the same time. So, now I can actually mark it as being played on stream and in VOD on the channel for them. But yeah, there is easily a reason I 100% in this game, and that is that it was just so lovely, so worth it. So it's just a nice little calm game to play, and 100% like that. It doesn't hard press you to, it doesn't force you or anything like that. It's just, hey, a lot of what you're going to be doing to 100% the game is, how do I word this, is kind of like side stuff, basically. I think this is oceanic. I can actually... Oh, it's coastal. Fear not. Instant trophy catch. First trophy catch of the save. So that's pretty nice. Yeah. I do remember the twist. And it is interesting. But a special order come through from a customer. You can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Tell me about this order. They asked for 1 Gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. Shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. Got any fish for that order? Yes, I do actually. Just leave whatever you have here. Keep the order on ice until it's ready to go. Alright, back when you have everything. Now back to regular business, eh? I don't know how you do it every day. The old bones wouldn't cut it on the high seas. That's not. Uninstall and this way. Same with you. I could add an engine or a light or something like that, but I think it's needed. I shouldn't be staying at night anyway. Reordering was to kind of... ooh, a hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. He stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. Turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Give this package to the dock worker there. Don't feel like anything at all, just wrapped mess of shapes. Sure. May hand you a small damp package bound with string. It's dripping slightly. Dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. Don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. It should be just on the other side of the coast here, luckily. If I recall right. Suits that. Yeah, it needs to get X on the map. I could fish here, but I will be quick about this and dock here now. What? Delivery? Let's see here. There's a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure. Feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. Will do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. Hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back. Didn't make much sense to me. Surely you'll get more use out of it. Pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket. Hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat any time. You know how lonely it can be. Freighter here. Under a brightly lit shop. Packed with the antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. Old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Oh, that? Oh, don't believe we've met. Give me. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Especially in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. You got anything nice with you today, perhaps? Fortunately, no. But and I won't later. Think actually it'd be wise to research you. I mackerel. You can't catch you. Dredge. Oh, like oh, right, yeah. I was like, Dredge? What do you mean, Dredge? That's the name of the fucking game. No, like a troll. Roll credits. Out of shit, you know. That's magic. Heels are okay, maybe a little farther than I thought. Dredge. Yeah, thought that was closer by actually. I don't think I can actually grab that. Not at the moment, at least. That sucks. I'll some more cod. What's the percent? he'd put the fish on ice for me, so. Not like I'm on a time limit. Get it. There is a time limited thing or two, though, so. I do have those pulled up on a separate monitor. Just because I knew they were there, I've known they're there. I don't want to forget them, and I don't want to. And I don't remember what they want off the top of my head. So I don't want to be the dingus that fucks them up. So, especially because they get some nice stuff. Oh. After all this time, I'd be remiss to... You have acquired beans. Fantastic. Gross squid. Exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Bright light and sleeping will reduce it. No, you're good. I was pretty much done what I was saying anyway, so. Got for me today. Nice, classic. He's walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic news! Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. Also collected some money to improve the fishmonger's services. Might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. Glad you've chosen to be here with us. The dry dock. We make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. How do I get materials? I need decent materials around the coast, various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored. Don't worry if you only have half of what you need. Ah, yes, I'm glad you've chosen to be here with us. Yes, chose to be here with us. Yeah, but yeah, as opposed to what exactly? Leaving with a boat that isn't mine at that point? I'll go for net spaces. Fucking Davy Jones locker, I guess. Yeah, really. Oh, do you not sell? Huh. Thought you did. Oh, I need 2 for it. Some fish prefer deeper water, while others stick to the shallows. Looking for something specific, it's important to know what depth you're working with. Correct. Oh. Suppose I can... Right. Huge part. Still. Media. Okay. I will go snag that eel now. Early morning. Another freaky is gonna be going on. It'll be good. Good. I remember that. Yeah, that place looks shut off, but I remember there is a way in there. Almost had it. There. There. Okay, that was... Do a quick run around the coastline, why not? I'm gonna say, generally, there's no reason not to keep your light on. But... okay. Okay. I'm just bad at the game. Trophy catch. This I remember. Stone hums quiet, sending ripples through the air. Around it, faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. Cold stone does not respond to your touch. Also, to this boat is an old husk. You pull it a little closer. Ugh. Yeah, no more fishing. Let's just get out of here. Oh, my fish are probably starting to... No, they're still fresh. That's good. Why not? Lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure. Vast column of stone, shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin? Its purpose exhausted. Lighthouse towers above. Fish for that order? Yes, I do. Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. 55 bucks. Good, good. You should be pleased with these. Got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black groper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. Only feed at night. Well, I know what nights are like around here. Good luck. If you're ever hunting for a specific species, check your encyclopedia. Could have the information you need. Well, that is storage for now. Research my fishing rod. That's basically what we're gonna be at. It's coastal and shallow, and then I can get one more later eventually to try and get oceanic as well, but I ain't too worried about that. Oof, expensive. That is. Remember, you don't have all the materials at once. You can store whatever you have right here, dried up. Like, to modify this set to be dead spaces. Need to find 2 cult cloth. Thinking otherwise, human spaces, I guess? Yeah, I know who'd be paying for that, but, go back to him later. For now, I 2 arrow squid, 1 black groper. So, I think that's it right there. Is also a shallows. Okay. Red yet. Odd. That far. Okay. That's your sharks. Fucking shark. Hell, no. Oh, they only show up at night. Be glad I allowed that, you little shit. Ooh! Wasn't expecting to find one so soon. Cyclopean flounder. You surprised I'm alive at this time of day? Yeah, it's variable. I happened to be up, and I wanted to do this early in the day to see how... I'm gonna stream it for a while, see how long I go, and if I can get it to the DLCs by today. If not, I don't. If I do, then, hey, it works. Either way, Cyclopean flounder. Sprawling, jellied mass spills from a single eye socket. What appears to be a dark pupil is in fact the center of an egg. Disturbing. Yeah, wow, I was not expecting to find one of those so soon. Yeah! Yeah, just ugh. For the Might get Vintage Stories to the game for co-op again. I had never read that description before, and I was happier not knowing. I am so sorry, because I just thought about it. You're eating right now, aren't you? Oh, don't do that. Could always be worse. Some pretty quirky shit around, later on if I get lucky. But, the pain, though, I guess that's kind of like the whole fucking theme of this game. Kinda. Your mic just peeked from that? My bad. store? I can store the groper, I guess, if I wanted. Not a groper. I can store a few cod. And to think, if I look at the encyclopedia, that's a shallow. Yeah, there's a different aberrant of the flounder as well. Notice, you can see, even just the aberrations of the gray eel are, already looking kind of quirky. So, don't worry. It gets worse. I could catch another. The fish get a little quirky at night, but you should be fine. Quite literally. But yeah, as for the vintage story thing, we'll see. We'll see, obviously. They did just finish fucking patching quantum querns and grindstones. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. That's one way to put it. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah. Now, this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. I'm sure if Soda will ever have the time, she joined the I'm sorry, what? If you looked at the patch notes on their forums, basically, there was a render of both the grindstone and the quern that overlaid the actual animated layer of it. The grindstone was a little more quirky, but the quern specifically. So when you were doing the animation for the quern, which was just the top spinning, there would be another overlay of it, just not animating, and naturally would cause a lot of Z fighting afterwards. It was really funny. So they just jokingly went, we have patched the 4D querns. I'll be raw dogging it worse than reactors. Well, at least you can't blow anything up. And there's literally an internal guidebook, so can't fuck it up that badly. Either way, he runs his fingers firmly across the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. Pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. Delicately patterned handkerchief. You forgot who you're talking to. As long as you look at the guidebook, I feel like even you couldn't fuck it up totally. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing. I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. First time, that's the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts. But I'm sure we'll find more before too long. I'll pay well if you find any more. Handkerchief. Once beautiful handkerchief drawn from the insides of a grotesque fish, patterned with delicate crimson thread. Man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it. Not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. No, it's just I've got it set for the obvious stuff, suggestive, bullying kind of stuff. I mean, I could have made it worse. I could have made it just delete it, but I made it so it talks to me first. Like, you want this in your chat? You know? So, could be worse. But yeah, it's just I got it set to the basic stuff. Don't really need either of those anymore, I guess, actually, so. Perfect. Deletes result in mute. What do you mean? Like in, no. No clue. There was a chance to know fish stocks. Nice. Excuse me, by the way. So I need 2 arrow squid and 1 black groper. I'm gonna try and do that now. It's gonna be easy. Just a smidge, yeah. I'll have to iron that out naturally, but ooh. Arrows squid. Ah, rope. Ever. It seems so. Not. Reason. Bullying. It seems it considers twat a bullying type word, which I guess, but oh no, it's regular black groper. Oh, there it is. Groper. Pig-like tusks protrude from the mouth of this ravenous brute. With no eyes to speak of, it attacks indiscriminately. Yeesh. Yeah, that particle effect that was there indicates a guaranteed aberrant. Yeah, also, thought that thing was ugly. Just wait till you see the aberrant in this place, potentially, here. Ooh, there it is. Rude squid. How fucked my chat is. Aberrants are such gnarly AF world building. Yeah, they really are. Brood squid. Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Other cores lay dormant alongside. Actually, it's almost daytime. Oh yes, the living tumor squid. Well, it is called a brood squid, so it's less likely tumors and, well, offspring. Fish, but official? Oh, I swear I know what fish is, I just do not fucking remember. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? Docked here a few days ago for supplies. Oh, I definitely misheard rude squid and thought you were dealing with the cephalopod with no manners. Don't mind me. That's a fucking mood. Fish is a Roblox mini. Well... Question would become which came first then. Chicken or the egg type situation. But even then... A little more demented, I suppose. She talked to you a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Got any fish for that order? Fish meets dishonored. That's how you want to put it, I guess? Fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Frankly, I'm amazed I made it through the entire night, honestly. I don't have a fucking light on this boat. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. Got one here for you, in fact. Bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwright. Should be pretty straightforward. Drop it out at sea anywhere. Come back after a day or two to check up on it. I've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Found this book out back. Be useful to you. As a plague doctor, do you automatically assume all fish are infected? I knew what you meant. Suppose I am also technically a player doctor, though. So you did DM me something. I should check that. Etsy chat for the sec. Remote. Checked by mods. It has not been sent. FCP-049 style. Oops. What's that? Oh, just the book, yeah. Longer reach under the counter and hands you a damp battered book. Shimmering fish scale. In this universe, I'd say probably. Probably. There is a reason for that. Looks like some of your equipment could use some fixing. We can repair it here. Repair it for $7. That's pretty good. I think I am gonna buy a second crab pot. I smell pestilence. I mean, yeah, I suppose, kind of. Select the crab bot ability with E and deploy one with right click. They catch things over time, need repairing every so often. So, there will be one here. You careful trying to get crabs. That's typical. Oh, aberrant shark. Aberrant shark. Damn. Can't catch those yet, though. Well, let's head to Blackstone, where there'll be some new things even for me. Or, last time I played this, I didn't have the key. I do now. You don't have the handkerchief with you. The man seems interested in it, so you should probably bring it to the meeting. Ah. Yeah, it might help. Odds, reels, and reeds. The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He is holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector. Many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. Give the handkerchief to the collector. Holds it up, and the flickering light studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. And after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. Sank many years ago. It carries items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. Proposition is this. Outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? So that's just what is so brutal to requiring your approval. The collector is definitely among my top 25 favorite character designs in almost any game. Especially because of the twist with this guy, I totally agree. I totally agree. He looks like a standard middle-aged guy researcher. If you've never played Dredge, all I will say is there is something more insidious there than just that. But that's the point of this. To play it in my own way. Play it so you can see it and enjoy it. I accept. Excellent decision. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. But you tinkers with your boat. The relics we are looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and key. He looks generic, sure, but he's got the right vibe for his in-game purpose. Correct. Really does. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Your ship looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Enter taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. Find some horrifying creations among the detritus. Arterial engine. It beats in the time with your own. Oof. Symbol of the deep is carved into small talisman, sure to draw the attention of those attuned to it. All from the 20th to the 3rd. It happens. Either way, I can now. Oh, you were. They know something, I think. Partner's visiting for 2 weeks. That's valid. Trophy get. My message about the suggestion button? Check your suggestion box for context on my previous message. Ah. Well, let me get back inside first. Inside. Ah! I am so out of practice. Oh dear. Oh, dude, rock. Back on. Rock and dock. Right, so two, back, right, up, two. Watch it now. Talk to the builder. You approach a woman sitting on the dock side, staring out to sea. She turns to you. What's it like out there? It's peaceful. Has to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away from here for a while. Maybe not come back. Moving backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. I can't. It's not so bad here. Also, gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Find me some material. Maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about. Steel Point, just north, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. Make a new place for myself out there. You're welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job is done. That eye looks like Bedlam Bride. The one up here? Probably. What is it? You don't have any shipwrecks around here? The eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Mara, where the old current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch in the dark water. Can't imagine what's down there in the deep. If you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Yeah, admittedly, I don't know how to access that on OBS, I'm not gonna lie to you. Or I saw something at some point there for that. Guess I could just go to Twitch on... there. There's nothing there for me, actually. I need to revise the permissions on it, that's why. There we go. Old school RL craft. Delete post. No. That's not happening. Oh, wow, large common crab. What do you got for me? Another common crab. Damn. One common crab, one. 1.16x mine colonies pack, literally all of them. That's how I feel about new Minecraft in general. Ooh. Fanged cod. Deviantly sharp teeth. Chunks of smaller fish lodged between. A hunger in its eyes. A little bit of Tetris here. But for mine colonies breaks and lows individual data for a player for each block in each colony or the player owner. Start crashing it. I never heard anything about that. But I'd believe it. I'd believe it. Yes, I do happen to have common crab. If I ever encounter any of these fucking fish in real life, I'm immediately moving inland and a therapist is going up a tax bracket. I feel that. Also, I think I'm pretty sure I peaked my mic there. Apologies. It's why, ATM 605 servers keep dying and receiving yourself in the foot. I'd believe it. Don't forget, your crab pots get a bit worn out. The shipwright should be able to patch them up. It's $6. Pretty nice. So I need 2 scrap and 2 cloth. Let's see here. That on single player world for land and someone join. Something tells me something a little more insidious is going on there in reality that you're not aware of, but hey, you never know, I guess. Okay. Be able to make my left side trawling nets. This, at least. Oh, wait. Exactly, the 2 cloth I needed. Each block, each call, you duplicating pile data per tick per player. My guess is it's how it was keeping track of player permission all the time. Maybe. I don't know. Again, I'd have to look deeper into it, deeper than I probably ever could with equipment I tend to use to do that kind of thing, but net spaces. I'm gonna need to get this. Is it all net? Ever hunting for a specific species? Check your encyclopedia. Oh, I didn't realize that was a new text. Whoops, alright. Troll net simple design will passively catch fish when deployed. A wise investment for those that want to explore oceans. Why not? It's not like I'm putting anything else in that spot just yet. Reading the book? I did. Rods will room fish 10% officially. Correct engine operation. That's... Could equip the arterial engine. Don't think I will. Click the trawl net ability. Yes. And lower it with... Click. That catch thing as you move, but keep carrying every so often. Perfect. Damn, common crab. Mayor makes me want to slap him with a fish. Yeah? Excuse me. Don't like his face. Let's see. Crab. Telling me it's in the marrows. If you're saying that's a reference, I do not get it. So, die, I guess, you know? I'll send it to you. Just obviously be aware, I am streaming, so my notifications are off. Just let me know when you do. Otherwise, I'm not gonna notice. This to scrap. I upgrade my ship again. With 4 engine spaces. So I need 4 wood, 2 scrap, and another cloth. You got the crabs for that order? Oh, no, I don't actually. God damn it. Or crab. Common crab. I want to. Okay, because I do remember one of the few things I'm gonna do. You know, I didn't quite realize. I don't think that was there first time I played. That must be the iron rig. Fascinating. Squib. Aberrant stingray. I guess I may as well. Okay, that one. Shard ray. The stone skin of this ray is molded around a black crystal shard. Rock fragments articulate and grind together. Not the creepiest one, but definitely interesting. I see you. False boat. Grinding teeth and dick. That's valid. Hello, everything okay? Any shipwrecks around here? Oh yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there, somewhere. One of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. Man is trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. You're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck. I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anyway. As you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Anything else I can help you with? Not about any strange occurrences. I don't get out a lot anymore. I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Back, he would cry, over and over. Begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I can help you with? Something false Hydra joke here. I wish it was a false Hydra. Ah, rock! Forgot about that. My light is not bright enough at the moment. Have you got any crabs? No, I do not. Yeah. Oh. Did I guess? Dredge. Yeah. ahead and... Well, just a royalty-free wood-breaking sound, but I can't separate that noise from the G-Mod crowbar swinging animation in my head. That's valid. That is valid. Fortunately, I think what I'm looking for is that actually right there. Nope, that's here. There it is. Big fucking relic. There we go. Oh, let's see, there's no real dignified place to put this. That's a lie. There was. Ah. Ah, yes. An abyssal fish. Here, around here. Wow. Okay. Too bad I can't fish those yet, but interesting. What do you want? Dredging. Ooh, wood and scrap right here, eh? Nice. Just all risk obliteration. Fine. I think that had all the scrap I needed. Ooh. Or wood I needed, not scrap. I'm trying to think of a way to orientate this. Fortunately, I don't think they're... I really want to grab that scrap. It'll be here tomorrow, it's fine. Whoa. Oh, hey. That back on, you bastard. Also, fun thing. The boat! So I'm gonna really hope I can get that back, but... Yeah, it is very much a, oh fuck, by Ponk. I can fit a fiddler crab in here at least. No, I can't. Wrong orientation. Nope. I fit it. I got it. Something slithers hold onto your cargo. Ah, nuts. Right. Don't want to go insane. Come on, you look exhausted. You're not getting to get some sleep, are you? Maybe so I don't have a fucking soup straighter on my upper lip. I feel that. As always we say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. Crabs for that order. Get your crab out. Crabs and hand you some money. Will do. You got some use out of that old pot. Always buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? They go mad. Well, perhaps. I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Keep this between the two of us. Okay. My pots are broken, so probably yeah. Oh. Oh. Admittedly, I'll admit that's the new one. I've never stayed in the sort of like insanity state for very long before, so that's new to me. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, got something, don't you? Hand in the key. Old metal shimmers a strange shine. As he holds it, the shape of the key, teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? At all? Where's the lock? Collector grows agitated. Seems pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Not much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book, mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision. Stagger back briefly. Now go. Have more relics to uncover. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast, towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? The words you read from that book. What did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extend its power towards you. There's one in particular you wish to know more about. Haste. Words of haste are instant and cruel. It will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, may put a great deal of stress on your engines. I don't have any other powers. So. Anything else? How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before. 2 decades ago, I took up residence here. I need to focus on other endeavors. Found that this island has a certain strength to it. There's dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. Anything else? You know who owned these relics? Yes. Who? He looks at you for a moment. A look of something like regret flashing in his eyes. An old friend. Else? Or should I look for relics? Yeah, he's that again. Haste adds speed to your engines, but increases panic and engine heat. Click of E and then hold right click to use it. Fun little thing as well. Use this. Something interesting is going to happen here now. I will go in for the lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. He walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Who were you expecting? Your engine. Sounds like... I'm sorry. I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, he turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Shadow of your boat moving around the water looks a bit like a squid. Kinda, I suppose. Shut up and take my fish. Air. I can talk there, bro. The ropes to your neck kind of look like tentacles. Oh, I can see it. The trolling net. Yeah. What's with the? Or maybe that's just me not having finished my coffee talking. Maybe. Nobody knows. It's changed recently. Lingers in the morning now, where before, it didn't seem to have the strength. Even in the midday sun, I feel it. A malice concealed in shadows, waiting for night to sweep the island. Glances up at the lighthouse. Dr. Thule moment. If his light should ever falter, then God help us. What do you know about the old mayor of Little Mara? He's... I try not to think about him. It's a painful memory for us all. Some nights, I still think I can hear the hums of his engines sailing past the bay. I know he's gone, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. What can I do for you? I want to ask about the wider region. Certainly. There's someone in particular you wish to know. Hudson Isle, why not? I don't know a great deal. Technically falls under the jurisdiction of Little Marrow. I believe it was sold to a private owner some 20 years ago. He must have had a special arrangement. Such a sale is quite common. Very complicated paperwork involved, you see. Not met the owner. Expect they don't live around here. The island seems quite uninhabited. Don't forget to drink water on top of that coffee, of course. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Gilgil Cliffs. Well, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. It's right on the approach to the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town. I haven't heard much talk of it these days. Quite a few people have left, one way or another. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Coral Basin, but a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on the atoll, built on top of a beautiful coral reef. Sure, there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you fancy getting your hooks onto some of those. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Twisted Strand. Good thinking. I got a case of that Vita Coco Pineapple with coconut water in it. That does sound lovely. I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mess of trees. It's often blanketed in a thick fog, even during the day. Want some good lights, good sense of direction if you're to go exploring there. Ooh, thought I had to burp there. There another area I'd like to discuss. Devil's Spine. Ah, yes. Quite exciting, really. An active volcano among a city of ancient ruins. I must caution against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear through your hull. Mention the aforementioned volcano could erupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear it rumbling from here. That's all. You don't have any shipwrecks around here. Shipwrecks? Fortunately, there have been quite a few in recent years. The lighthouse helps, but even it struggles to cut through the fog some nights. But best to salvage and clear any shipwrecks that occur around this side of the island. That would make fishing a bit easier for you.
Yeah.
Around the back, though, a little harder to get to. There are still some wrecks toward the deeper patches. You want to avoid that area. Now, what else can I do for you? What do you know about the strange occurrences?
Yeah.
Well, heard that my counterpart in Little Marrow met the most unfortunate end. They say he went mad quite suddenly. The day he was normal, the next he was pacing the shoreline, hurrying people's belongings into the sea. After some days like this, he disappeared, never to be seen again. Nowadays, the tale of the old mare is used to scare children. Not many remember him, myself included. Those that do remember don't seem to like talking about it. A most unpleasant subject. Now, what else can I do? What happened to the last fisherman? The last fisherman? Oh! It was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running around the reef, even in broad daylight. Shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. Running aground on the reef, my bad. No good. One evening he left and never came back. So long he can't be missed by us. What else can I do for you? I think I do. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, man, one day a Little Marrow just suddenly started going on about science. You understand him, so he threw his ass into the ocean. I'm gonna throw your ass into the ocean for that message. Valid, I'll see myself out. Oh yeah, I forgot to put my... Oops. Ah, whatever. Um... I'm about to run right into a rock. Mostly. I had forgotten how evil the game is with these rocks. Ooh. Never noticed that. You can see like ships wrecked on the side of the line. Fisherman, what is it? Look at Tuck's trouble. The fog's starting to get to you. Completely normal around here. Nothing to worry about. Good night's rest. You'll be right as rain by morning. $100. Still worth probably go crawling for some more, because at least getting the parts for those upgrades is, God, you don't realize how important they are till you get them. Especially because there's just some really large fucking fish, dude. Oh. Well, new aberrant. Grotesque mackerel. Happened to get one in the trawl net. Corrupted scales and bulbous eyes. Like nothing you've ever seen before. Oh. Many-eyed mackerel. Gill plates dotted with eyeballs. Superfluous but scanning frantically. all eyes seeing right through you. It's almost nighttime already, actually. Back. Nah. Oh. Got any of those mutants with you now? Yes. Remember, any aberrant will suffice. I suspect they're all the same underneath. Fishmonger takes the aberrant fish from you, clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth. Why don't you take these two? They're of no use to me. Hear that? Sounds like the faintest whispering. Listen. Silence. Stillness of the room. The fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows angry. Please. Sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now. Fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of metal bars sliding across it. Piece of fabric and one more wood. Thinking a better engine is in order now. discard this and my net now then. It does take him like a day or two. I can't sell fish right now even if I wanted to. Oh, instead, I'll just try and find some more wood and fabric, I suppose. Rock juts into the water, bearing crude symbols of curved fish at its base. A rough shape has been chiseled away. Right, it wants, yeah. I don't think it wants us. Not. Yeah, I was thinking of the correct thing, actually. I don't know if it wants just cod or not, but... I wonder if he'll talk to me. Actually, that's right. I think I need to be insane for that. Yep. Happen later then. Whales. Aberrant gray E. I suppose it did the front cod. Wave washes over the fish, sweeping them away. When the water recedes, you notice something has lodged against the rocks. Sinew spindle. Hand-line reel wrapped in a length of stretchy sinew. One end is grafted in a crude bone hook. This is our first aberrant fishing line. You'll notice it's not as good as the flexible fishing pole, but it can do both things the fishing pole can do as well. Ain't getting a lick of noise out of me. Roast eel. Numerous glowing shapes flicker and squirm behind a distended rib cage. The rest of the fish is withered and drained. That'll work. Chill rushes through the marrow of your bones, surging up your arm, your neck. A deep vision enters your mind. The town of Greater Marrow burns. The lighthouse lies collapsed. Light extinguished. A red glow fills the sky behind a cyclone that drains the world. Very careful. Can't help. Okay. Ooh. Boat. Boat nuts. Hell, you are. I don't know. Bear appears in front of you on the dock. His face swims before your eyes, and his words blur with the waves crashing around you. R.K. If the fog apes rest. Careful. Right. Stumble past him into town. Ugh. Lightning headache today. You come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Put some fucking pep in my step. That's fucking better. Hot hell. Ah, the fisherman. Thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. You're wanting to experiment with some decorations? Yes. I'm the person to talk to. Sort of decorations. I can attach flags and buntings to add some style to your boat. I have a design here already that you might like. Find any other on your travels, bring them back to me, and I can rig them up for you. Of course, you can also add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments is limited at the moment, though. Can I help find more pigments? Thanks for a short while. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most strikingly vibrant coloration. My knees aren't suited to clambering over rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see. But if you caught such a creature... There's scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar. Right binding agent. Grind them together for a new mixture. Back to you. Cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, bring me some of those strange crabs. Turn your vessel into a work of art. For now. What can I help you with? You tried searching north of the Narrows. Oh. Right, I'm gonna prepare my brushes. Much better. Oh, that's lovely. I don't know what a bunting is, but... Oh, the little... Yeah. Yeah, oh, the little... Okay, yeah. Why not? I'll leave that on. Yeah! Oh. I'll sleep till tomorrow. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's go for some more material. Turn. Close remain climbing the back of the wreck. Oh, yeah, brother. Of course. stuff. Lumber. Oh, Dave! Dave! Oh, you are a sight for sore eyes. Lava, washed up here. Oh, must have been some 2 weeks ago now. In rough seas. When a wave hit us broadside, I was jostled overboard and swept away. Thought my crew would have come to find me by now. This is the first ship I've seen pass by here. Boys send you looking for me? Oh. Oh, well, they're looking anyway. You get me to Little Marrow, stranger. Able to catch them there when they next stop by. Man. The sweet, rank smell of civilization. Thought I could never miss it. Turns to you. Someone who's just been saved, he seems gloomy. Not got much on me, as you can imagine. I have a feeling this isn't worth much anymore. Me, at least. Perhaps it'll be worth something for you. He removes a signet ring from his left hand, presses it into yours. It's emblazoned with a symbol of the captain. On to better horizons, friend. Farewell. Ah. Yeah, it is helpful. I can sell it for $90. Will do.